Well, hello there, cool dudes. Welcome back. Now, time for our 31st episode. Holy smokes. And I was sitting here just admiring this nice little park, and then this actually caught my eyes. Look at the name of this newsstand. Or this news, what is it actually? Let's take a look. Oh, it's like a whole news building. Trash news. These game developers are funny. Guys, oh my goodness, it's been forever again. How did this happen? Oh my gosh. So, two things actually happened. This is so silly. I'm trying to do recordings for another game. It's actually an alpha. It's going to be a fun little trailer, but that's kind of in the works, so it's a little hush hush right now. And for that, I didn't have the same settings for Fraps that I have for this, and I didn't have my mouse cursor selected. So I recorded the whole episode the day before the update. And then I realized I had no mouse cursor, and I was like, oh, that's silly, I'll just redo it, no problem. And then the update goes live, and I go to launch the game, and I'm like, well, shoot, now I can't load any maps because the mods aren't compatible. And then that took like, I don't know, but the better part of a week or so. But they've been updated yesterday, so I'm a little bit lazy. I should have made one last night, but fell asleep a bit early. But here we are, it's time for episode 31, and my silly excuses, so... Guys, when I say I'm, going to make videos faster and all that stuff, it's like totally my intention to. It's just stuff unfortunately happens and comes up, but it's like I do wholeheartedly mean it. Like when I say I do want to make more videos, so I'm going to try and whip my butt into a little bit more shape here and get some more content out because I hate going in circles here, especially with these little talks of mine, right? But no, let's have some fun. Let's build and let's just jump right into it. So. For today's episode, this is kind of what I had redone with the, I'll be redoing because I've already done this in my mind, and in actuality too. So what I did in the last episode that didn't go live is you can kind of see right here, for some bizarre reason, these guys are stopping before they enter the roundabout. And they're doing the same thing over here as well. And I'm getting them, you can kind of see they're stopping in the middle of the roundabout. So it's not really efficient in the grand scheme. So what I want to do here is basically erase the roads in this quadrant. And actually, I'm just going to pause the game. So I know I had said that I wanted to do the bus lines, and that's totally my intention. It's just at the same time, I want to rework some of the roads, and I've been afraid to kind of do that just because of how many bus stops we'd be messing with. So it'd be like a lot of extra work. But let's take advantage of the fact that we're going to be removing the bus lines. So my ambitious plan, which actually turned out pretty nice, and I should almost post a screenshot or something, but no, I won't, because that's a spoiler. So what I did is this section of the Porter Washington Parkway, you can kind of see how it's like a little bit jumbled, a little bit everywhere. I basically made the cutoff right here, and I buried it, and then I had it come out over here, and then kind of serve this area a little bit more efficiently. And then we had, which was like so cool, I hope I can do this again, this arm. What it did is it came a little bit further this way, went underground, and I had it come out over here, and then I basically had like a roundabout thing right around here underneath, similar to this one over here, but it was like a little bit cleaner. And then from there we had some on and off ramps, so it was a cool kind of underground junction. And then from above ground, it basically cleaned up this area, and I think it looked a lot nicer. But the main thing that it does is it does take a lot more of the volume off the 6-lane roads right here, which you can kind of see they're starting to fill up a little bit. You can kind of see traffic in between the lights. It's kind of from intersection to intersection. So theoretically, these guys have to wait now until they can cross, which causes a backlog. So it's kind of a cascade, and also based on the lights too. But what we need to do is, just get people flowing in different directions. And hopefully when we redo the buses, we'll get a much more efficient layout. So what I'm going to try and do is basically make this a 2-part episode, a little bit on the shorter end though. And what we'll do in the first part is just do a lot of the rework for this area. And then we'll fix up some of the other areas just around town. There's a few other intersections I touched on. And then I'm going to erase the bus lines. I'm going to try and do a little bit of a time lapse actually, so we'll kind of cross our fingers that this turns out nicely. My goal is just to kind of do an overhead view of the city like this, and then I'm going to kind of do all the bus lines, because it ended up being, I would say a little bit boring, but it's a lot of time to kind of do all the bus lines in the city. So you guys can kind of see where I'm going with them, and I'll do a little bit of talkie after or something. Okay, so let's, like I said, the game's paused, let's just jump into this. I think I was enough talking already. So we'll just erase over here. And like I said, the last one when I recorded before, I did take a little bit longer than I had originally wanted to. Ooh, that was close. But I originally had wanted to. So I'll be moving at a little bit of a faster pace, just to try and keep it a bit condensed. And we do actually change this area too, which is convenient, because you can kind of see everyone trying to make the crossover is starting to slow things down a bit. I mean, what we had before, like, it totally served its purpose. Like, we didn't have tunnels. I mean, you can kind of see, like, we didn't really run into any major gridlock, more or less. There's a few areas that obviously were a little backed up, but actually, I did something cool here. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll just show you. I'm giving away too many spoilers here. But much more efficient is the best word I want to use. And you can already see with these roads gone, it just, the area looks a little bit more eco-friendly. You can see all these trees, they pop right back in. Fantastic. Alright. Neat stuff. So I guess the first thing we'll do is we'll redraw. Oh, actually, you know, I wanted to delete this stuff too. Might as well get rid of this now. Oh, that's right, I have to move this fire station. We'll just put this... that's fine. And I'm going to change the roundabouts a little bit here. And just temporarily, just for placeholder, I'm going to put this in just as an intersection. And again, no more spoilers, but I am changing a lot about this area. Okay, that's like that, it's fine. Just trying to remember what I did, you know? Because I think it turned out really nicely. And, okay. There we go, that's how I had it. Excellent. I don't know if it's me, but I think the game runs a little bit smoother since the update. My first time playing since the update too. I was so disappointed when I loaded the game and it just gave me that you know, cannot load error message or whatever. Okay, I think I had to go to -15. I don't think 12 was low enough, but let me just try that just in case. Oh no, 12 was. Ah, yeah, that's right. I ran into the problem with the. Oh no, the subways are. Oh, I don't know what to think anymore. Okay, so 12 all the way over to here. And we'll have to reverse the direction afterwards. Oh. But let's try and get this lined up. Just so the tunnel entrances are relatively the same. Just for our fans of the symmetry. Okay, I think we do this in 2 steps. Oh, that way we can control the tunnel too. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Oh, it is a little bit different, but that's okay. Alright. And what we're going to do is break this part off over like this. Actually, you know what we're going to do first is we'll bring this up. We're going to bring it to the a -6 in the height here. And then that way we get a really cool kind of sunken, almost like a channel kind of, you'll see. And then we'll go like this. And again, we're going to change the direction so it looks more logical. There we go. Oop, have to go underground. I wish there was like above ground, underground, kind of like a toggle on-off kind of key, instead of having to go to like pipes or or roads. Almost. And there. I believe we've got it. Don't see any more of those symbols. We are good. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Let's just kind of make your way down the 6 lane. Come on over here. And then what we'll do is just close this part off right now. And this is going to be to support a little bit more traffic, kind of making its way towards the highway. And then our on-ramp, we're going to have... Actually, let's redraw the roundabout right now. So my plan for the roundabout was to make it actually a lot bigger, and to keep it as a one-way road instead of actually switching over to the highways. So we'll see if that works. I didn't get a chance to test it out yet. And then what we could do for fun... No, this is going to be too complicated. I was going to say we can make maybe a bridge, but no. Let's not do anything too crazy here. And I thought maybe we could do a park or something in the middle here, just so the land value can be a little bit higher. Alright, and for the highway on, let's go from here. And so same idea, I want to go to a -6. And we'll just sneak our way over like this. And, oh, you know, that's a little bit steep. I think I curved it before. Or maybe I just didn't notice how steep that was before. Okay, well, let's try that again. I think we can do that a little bit better. Or what we could do is just have it go onto the roundabout. That probably makes more sense. Now, can we get in here without making too much of a mess? I think the short answer is yes. But you see the problem here is now no one's going to use this lane. Well, what if we upgrade this little section? I just don't want... You see, that's good. I just don't want to run into that same issue where people are stopping. In my mind, this seems to solve the problem, though. This is a little steep, though. I don't know. Let's leave it like this. I think this is, in terms of functionality, the best, simply because we have 2 lanes entering. If they want to continue to stay in this lane, you can turn right from this lane or continue, and you have 2 lanes. So I don't think traffic's going to bunch up. This might be a little bit of a steep kind of curve, given what we were trying to accomplish here. So maybe we can fix that element of it. Much smoother. Oh, I like that. And as a bonus, if you're like a kind of driving like a nice little sports car, you can kind of rip around this little turn right here and have some fun just before you exit the highway. Not that I'm advocating unsafe driving, but you know. You know what I mean? And let's try and hide this little part right here. The tear in the map, it looks like, you know? Let's put a few types of trees in here. And I guess we use some of these guys too, we always seem to. Don't want to make them feel excluded. Cool. And it's weird, you can sometimes build on top here, I found. These weird little moments where you suddenly can. Oh, I really like this. I did this much better this time. And you know what we could do? Is we could probably fill this area in with trees as well. Because I don't think anyone's gonna... Let's 3-speed this for a second and let all these properties disappear. These poor buses are so confused right now. And you as well, please. Alright, well the rest we can just demolish. I feel bad for the buses, kind of go in circles, don't want to break the game mechanics here. But yeah, let's fill in this area with trees. Actually, let's just go tree crazy. Let's kind of make it seem like there's a little bit of a forest here. I have one of those Bob Ross moments, you know? I have so many of you say that about me, which I think is so funny. And what we'll do is we'll kind of draw a little bit of a service road. Not really a service road, we'll call it like an industrial access road or something. And it can just kind of make its way ever so slightly through here. Through our soon-to-be forest. And then what I did from here was a one-way going like this, connecting to that guy right there. And that way it's another way into this little residential part. And then what we can do is go like this. Actually, a nice little curve. And we'll put some more offices in. Like such. And let's just get rid of those. And we'll put this back in like that. Oh right, we were going to put park space in here. Okay, perfect. Oh, whoops. Anti-progress. And we'll leave the waterfront view open. And some more over here. Okay. And I do want some more trees, so let's just kind of fill in just this back part over here. We'll put in some variety. Okay, and I totally forgot to touch on this too. So the airport, guys, honestly, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for all your suggestions, because I totally overlooked so much stuff. And when I was reading the suggestions, I was like, oh yeah, completely. So I forgot to put in parking lots. And in terms of like the physics of or whatever, there really is no way to kind of taxi from one runway to the other. I totally just had one of those like, I was in the heat of the moment kind of situations. But yeah, I think we're gonna do a total revamp of the airport. Because that was my first kind of stab at it, you know? Well, I don't think it turned out too bad. I mean, we could probably salvage it. But I think what we'll do, actually let's go over there really quickly. So my game plan for the airport was to bring the tunnel to go, oh no, sorry, the tunnel. See this highway right here? Make this into a tunnel, but starting right around here, and then come up this way. And then we can fill in this whole area with a pavement or something, and then maybe we can reorient the runways and just have them going kind of like an L shape instead of in this V for vector right here, you know. But we'll worry about this after we deal with the buses. Because this could be, who knows how long that could take, you know? Same with this, who knows how long I'll end up taking, especially if I take my little talking breaks, but I think we're moving at an okay pace. And I think just in general, I should have a little bit more of a game plan, because I'm always trying to tackle, I think, a little bit too much in each episode. Which is kind of why they end up being a little bit longer, because I always joke about them being short, especially at the beginning. As you can see, I don't really seem to follow through on the things I say, which is bad, you know? I have to start, you know, owning up to that, right? Take responsibility. I'm going to quote Top Gun here, but like my ego is cashing checks my body, or how does it? My ego is writing checks that my body can't cash. So I have to start, you know, being a bit more realistic with my accounting here. Anyway, my jokes are really silly and really bad, so I guess I'll stop with them. Or stop. And apparently I can't speak, as always. I just end up smiling too much, and then I can't pronunciate my words properly. Oh, goodness. Alright, focus. We are losing sight of the goals here. Alright, so let's make a park in this area. Try and use one of the bigger ones. And it seems that most of the thumbnails have disappeared again. We're doing so well with more of those coming in. Oh, what is this? Oh, I downloaded some more stuff. Oh, I remember this as a... I downloaded this before. I don't think it'll fit here because it can only go sideways, but... This actually was a really nice ploppable, so let's put it in over here. And as a bonus, it'll definitely boost this area. Oh, there we go. There's a spot. Alright, so you know what? Let's make this a little park area as well. Just so it's not a total washout with all these skyscrapers. Oh, it's on an angle. I'm like, is that curving? Yeah, let's just go. Oh, we can't go that way, huh? I see. Well, that's not the worst. Especially if we put some... Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, that's part of it. I was gonna get rid of those trees. I guess we can still do it. Oh, these are cool. I downloaded these too. Large fern. Oh, Mediterranean cypress. I guess we'll use the bushes. Let's kind of line the paths here. I drew this so close to the church edge. I don't know if I can get in here. Come on. No, let's just redo this instead of sitting here suffering. Maybe we can have this path split like this instead. Yeah, it's a shame we can't connect like that. Oh well. We'll work with what we have here. Oh, much easier. And what is going on? Oh. Sneaky, sneaky. The church strikes again. Apparently we are this close. Let's try and get a bigger bush over here. Oy, I don't think so. I might regret that. Can we get these back in? Okay, good. Slightly better. Maybe these ones were planted a few months apart or something. Or these guys always get shade, or who knows. Well, that's not too bad. Kind of looking kind of nice. This one might be a little off, but that's an easy fix. Still kind of the same thing. Let's just do a quick little run through here. I see. Well, I guess we're stopping right there. If that's the case, then we'll leave this part open too. And I don't think we can get over there. We cannot. So maybe just for fun, let's just do this. And then maybe we can plant a few trees back here too. Yeah, I guess those shrubs are kind of pointless. And then let's put like one tree. So there is like a little bit of shade, you know? Yeah, I kind of like that. Too bad I have no benches. Ooh, that's a nice tall one. Okay. Done. Beautiful. I love it. Very nice, actually. Okay, let's make a nice park over here now. And let's pull maybe one of the parks that's pre-made. This guy I'm after? No, that's not it. Oh, here we are. Oh, darn. It does not seem to want to cooperate with us. Oh well. We'll have to improvise. Oh no, this one doesn't want to work either. Oh, pool would be so cool in here. Okay, I think we need a new plan of attack. Maybe we can have like a breakaway road. Just so we can place something. But again, I don't want there to be any intersections or like traffic lights. I think that should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. And then maybe community pool in here? I don't know. Nope. Not gonna happen. So close. Man, nothing wants to hang out in here. Alright, I guess we have to stick to smaller parks. Yeah, really, it has to go like on almost a perfectly straight road for all this stuff. I mean, we can always just build our own. We don't have to play by these rules, do we? I think not. Let's just do that. Alright, we'll get rid of this. And we'll do a dirt path. So my thoughts are we should probably make a kind of a pedestrian bridge coming in. Or at the very least... Oh, we could do a tunnel, that's right. Man, this game is so cool. Sweet, that's awesome. And I don't know what happened there, but our tunnel is not a tunnel. Shoot, I don't know what happened. Why did that not work? Maybe we didn't go deep enough. So what? That's really strange now. I don't know what to believe here, because that really was a tunnel. I don't think we went deep enough. That has to be it. Okay, there's no way this won't work. Oh, that's really cool. That is sweet. Oh man. I love that's awesome. Okay. And so let's just go like this. And let's make a few just kind of, you know, passages kind of go wherever they feel like. There we go. And let's do another pedestrian pathway. Well, let's put one back here. Let's have some fun with these. Maybe this one can be a bridge. Not tall enough. Almost. So close. 9 should be enough. It is. Oh, and you know what? Since we're over here, this is so embarrassing. I only noticed this like when I was doing the last episode, and a few of you made the comment, and I totally at the time I was like, why is everyone writing the word forest? Because I did not spell this correctly. Oh my goodness, this is the most embarrassing thing ever. There are 2 R's in forestry. Holy smokes! How did I mess that up? And so what led me to that the last time was we had to expand the boundaries just a little. Oh gosh, wrong way. There we go. So sorry about that, but now it is fixed. All right, so let's put one more path like this, just what kind of mimics this little craziness right here. All right, now let's just line these with trees. I like this color green. Actually, I like all the contrast, to be honest. Especially with the gravel. You know, the colors are nice in this game. Oh, guys, you know what? Okay, so here's a total curveball question. What are your thoughts on me downloading the mod that gives you that darker asphalt kind of color for the roads? Because I've been watching some other videos, and I'm noticing it's a pretty popular thing to kind of put into your city. And the more I see it, the more I like it. And apparently, it's like it's called like North American or something like that. And I do believe, like especially in our city, in Toronto, there's quite a few roads that are significantly darker than this color. So, if not the majority of ours, I'm not opposed to this color because I'm, kind of we're born with it. We're used to it. This is what our default vanilla setting was, right? Okay, so let's put a different type of tree in here and let's kind of mix up the colors a bit. I'm just kind of filling this all in because I'm going with the whole theme that, like, it's forestry. There's part of a forest over here. There's forest, essentially with the buildings. I want it to seem like this is kind of like a little seamless kind of blend between man and Mother Earth, The 2 of us finally working together. Maybe not, but you know what I mean. So yes, it's totally full of trees, but if you're on foot, it will look beautiful because you get this nice little path and it just kind of hides all the industry. And if you worked around here, it'd just be nice to have your lunch, kind of wander around, breath of fresh air, even though this really wouldn't be too polluted, maybe a little bit noisy, but not too bad. All right, this is definitely a very nice improvement to this area. I'm very happy with that. Now comes the fun part. Let's make that sunken roundabout. And wish me luck because it was tricky last time, but okay, so we were at -12 before. I believe we have to go to -18, so we're essentially low enough not to get in anybody's way. And I think I had it around, where was my entry point? It went from like this over to here, so it was probably around, I believe, this part. Oh, and I did something. Oh, that's right. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, again, I don't want to tell you, but I will show you something cool that I did. Alright, so this was super tricky just because we had the subway right here. Alright, but basically what we're going to do is just draw a roundabout. So I'm going to try and freehand this. Wish me luck. And then we can always fix it afterwards because that looks horrifying. Luckily it's underground. Okay. Not the worst shape. But let's fix that. Oh, I remember having this oh boy. What did I have to do here? That's right, I had to delete a building and go on an angle. That's right, sneaky, sneaky. But I got you. You can't hide. Gotcha. Okay. Getting there. Let's just make this part a little bit nicer. And I think we have to delete this one. I'll take it. Although we are a little bit friendly on this side in terms of our left-right sharing, but that's okay. Now, all we have to do, and I think we'll do that afterwards, is basically what we're going to do is run this a little bit underground. It'll pop out over there, go in through this area here. It'll just connect to the roundabout as per usual. And then same idea, we'll just have, you know, kind of like a, oh goodness, where are we here? Same idea as here. It'll just go in and then a quick out like that. And we'll just kind of monitor traffic as we go. Oh, this area is starting to get a little backed up. We may need to rethink this area. Interesting. Okay, that's not important right now. We are losing sight. Okay. So yeah, let's just go from here. Sorry, guys. Bouncing all over the place here with the camera. And let's do this one first. And, oh, I totally forgot. I don't know why, I'm so forgetful. We ran into this problem where I made it a partial tunnel, and then it had to be a bridge. That's why I kept saying it'll break through right there. I forgot to explain that. Here I am thinking we're going to recreate a tunnel, but that's not the case. So instead, what I did was we made a little bit of a channel again like this. Actually, let's bring it down further. I think we can get it to 9. And then I drew a couple of bridges over top, and then we zoned in this area. I thought that was a bit of a nicer use of the space. Yeah, no, 9 does get us to tunnel world. Gives us the tunnel vision. We don't want that. We want the sunken part like that. That's cool. Where it goes against that part. Alright, this might be a little tricky. Oh, I didn't sync this part, but that's really cool, the 2-tier like that. Huh. No, let's make them both sunken. That was cool, though. I wish there was, like, a tool you could use to kind of, you know, just clip onto your neighbor. Oh well. We're definitely making do with what we have. And that's not a perfect curve, but the important thing is the spacing is correct. Maybe we can fix it. Yeah, that's okay. I know it does get a little bit narrow right there, but that's okay. Alright, so let's change these directions just before I forget, or give ourselves a head start on that at least. And let's just continue this. So this is when it gets cool. My favorite word ever. Oops. And there we go. Actually, no, we're going to come in at a bit of an angle so we don't really wreck the flow of traffic here. That's not the worst. And then from here, we just need these guys to talk to one another. Oh, That's a subway. Oh my goodness, they're not going to talk, silly. Oh, I may have made this. I think last time what I did was I went on an angle over this way and then came up because of the subway. Oh boy. I think I rushed myself too fast through this. I think it is salvageable though, but let's nonetheless just. I mean, I don't know. Let's just try for the best here. Oh no, we're totally okay. Forget I said anything. Slick Rick, and nothing up here is even remotely disturbed. Okay, now because of how close these two are, we're actually going to back. Ooh, I don't want to destroy whatever that was. Just not yet. We're going to come in with a bit of a different angle of attack here. There we go. I know that's a little bit unconventional, but it is underground, so we don't have to worry about it. And so let's go out like this. And we'll just leave that last little part for just 1 second from now. And we'll just go in at the same angle over here. And then now we'll connect these guys up. Cool. That actually worked a little bit better than I thought it would. Let's just fix this little part right there. I don't want to destroy the train station. Yeah, same thing. Oops. All right. Awesome. That is really cool. And I seem to have done it again where I didn't sync this part even though I said I was going to. Oops. Now, does that really throw things off? Not too much. Maybe we might actually have to keep that at the same height, or I don't know. Yeah, it's just giving us that because of the height difference in the slope here. So what we'll instead do, just so they look a little bit more symmetrical, is we'll change the height of this guy. That's a little bit cleaner. I like that. And then what we can do is bridge or tunnel under or over this thing right here. Awesome. Okay, so let's finish up right below ground over here. Okay, so going from this part over to here. And that is absolutely awesome. It's going to be a little questionable for there, so let's give these people that as their, because they'll take that side one instead of going straight. And again, I know it's a little bit crazy, but it's underground. I'm so sorry, guys, if this is killing you. Please have faith. It'll be buried. We'll never go back. I won't even look underground over here. But no, it'll be honestly a big improvement to the traffic, and that's more what we're after anyway. Okay, so this is the easy stuff. Oh, right, nothing's ever easy. I should know better by now. Okay, so that way there's now full access to the roundabouts and to this little junction going out this way. And hopefully most of the traffic now will kind of make their way in and underground versus going up and over. And my crazy idea, I think I'm going to do it again, because why the heck not, right? When you see what I'm going to do, you're going to be like, oh man, this is so, you should have done this before. And I'll be like, I know guys, I know. All right, watch this, okay. This one will also join the roundabout. So the idea here, and I know it's not going to be the fastest in terms of kind of like the junction or whatever, but theoretically this is now a little bit more of a longer link, so you can get to, you know, more areas basically. So it's like theoretically you can take the highway, go down inwards like this or whatnot. And then all we need is the way out. And let's take advantage of this. We're about to go way below for this, but I don't know if we're gonna get there. All right, you know what? I forget I said that. Let's back this up and let's not do that, or let's find a different way to do that, because I don't think I'm actually gonna have enough room. Okay, so ambitious, but no, we will keep it as it is. So I think we're gonna end our part 1 right here, because all I wanted to do really was just kind of rework this area. And then for part 2, what we're going to do is just touch on a few more of the intersections in and around the city, like kind of down here and anywhere you see red, basically. Oops, I don't want bus lines, I want... So you can kind of see, this is a little bit of a hot zone too, these kind of quadrants, so... We'll do a little bit of troubleshooting, same with over here. And then following that, I'm going to try and do, so this will be the end of the second part, I'm going to do a quick little time lapse where we're going to have an overhead view of the city, and then we'll kind of... You know, you'll kind of see the bus lines unfold right before your eyes type thing. So it should be kind of cool. And then the following episode, that's when we'll work on the airport again. And we do also want to slowly tackle the population, because as you can see, once we get to our next unlock, which is 65,000, we get the rest of the areas, which will be so cool. So we can basically double, like more even, our, or how many tiles do we get more? I don't remember how many I have. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, let's count. What is that? 4, 8, 11, 14, 17? That's cool. 17 and 9. Or is that 16 tiles? Does that sound right? That's not right, is it? It's 5, 10, 15, yeah, 17 and 9. 26, that's what we're trying to do. 25! How many tiles do we have now? I can't count. 1, 2, oh, we only have 8. Okay, yeah, it's 25. Wow, math. Not my forte, apparently. So we will, what did I say, double the time? We will double, more than that. Excellent. Okay, and what we'll do in the second one too is we'll kind of zone a little bit more in here. Anyway, great to be back, guys. Sorry for taking so long as always, but I will, like I said, whip my butt into shape for this, so you guys will see content a little bit faster. So I'll see you in part 2. I'm just gonna step out and have some dinner right now, so I'll record that right afterwards. But thanks for watching, guys, as always, and I will see you later on. All right, have yourselves a great day. See you in part 2.